What's up? What's up? Now you know what time it is again, of course. It's time for another movie review. And today I'll be actually reviewing the television show Loki episode 4. Now, this episode is actually an improvement from episode 3. Like I said in a previous review, I feel like episode 3 was kind of like a filler episode. Although interesting, it was good to know the character of Sylvie. It was some certain parts that kind of felt like could have been left out and could have been used, replaced, actually transferred out for a storyline that could have been used to keep the story going on. So the Time Variance Authority comes and gets Loki and Sylvie, which she turns out to be a female Loki. And in the story, it's explained, if you even watch it too as well on Disney Plus, the Loki series, it's explained that anybody who a variant that goes outside the timeline, they create a Nexus event and they're called a variants, but they're also called Lokis too as well. So they capture them and they put Loki in this time loop in which he gets slapped by a character from where he comes from. Um, and in his planet. And so that's really funny until until Morbius comes and goes to get him, and then Morbius asks, explain, what was his behavior like, what him Sylvia's up to, and everything. Sylvie has revealed a great secret. Her powers is enchantment, and she can access people's memories and manipulate them and ask them through their memories certain things about the Time Variance Authority to get to basically take it down, to destroy it. We get a glimpse of the timekeepers in this, and it looks absolutely amazing in the opening credits of the room in which they are consumed in and they take up, and it looks really, really great. They look godlike. They have these red eyes, and they're like, it's like this gray blue fog. And like I said, Sylvie reveals that all the people who are working in a time variance are actually Time Variance Authority, are actually variants themselves, and created Nexus events. And so someone who is running the Time Variance Authority, TVA, erased their memories and made them think that they were created by the TVA, but they're actually variants, and they're people just like everybody else who deviated from the timeline that was designed from the timekeepers, so to speak. And she makes them realize that one of the guards actually requests, she said, "Will you come with me?" Because where they found Sylvie at first and discovered who Sylvie really is and expounded on that, she took her back to the storm place in 2050 in Alabama, which is a thunderstorm where she can hide out in a timeline, and the TVA can't detect her. And she says, "Could you do what you did to me in episode 2?" She didn't say that in episode 2, or no, I'm sorry, and yeah, in episode 2. She said, "I access memories that I have," and I was really happy. And so she does it. She touches her. Sylvie touches the guard, and we don't see it, but we see her reaction while she's in that memory. And she realized that I'm a variance. I wasn't created by the TVA just to guard the TVA. I actually was recruited by the TVA. Don't remember, my memories was wiped out, and you made me access my memories. So she actually helps Sylvie get to the timekeepers. We get to the timekeepers, and they walk, and they show us this really interesting room that looks like a huge auditorium in which they're sitting high above these stairs as if they're royalty, as if they're kings. They get to talking, there's a big fight between the guards, Loki and Sylvie, and when the fight is ended, Sylvia throws a sword up at one of the timekeepers and severs off their head and picks up the head, and turns out it's this lifeless android. It's a computer, it's a machine. So this reveal was really, really great. This actual episode was really, really great because we're finding out that everybody who's in the TVA is a variance themselves and was created and manipulated and molded to be a guard of the TVA and was created by the TVA. It's a smoke and mirrors going on affecting here, which is really interesting, and it makes you want to find out who actually is running the TVA and what is the TVA really all about. It has a Wizard of Oz revealing behind the curtain type of event, which makes it really interesting to really look at. I'm looking forward to episode 5. I'm really liking the series so far. I gave this episode um, a solid B. Now, please subscribe to my page because I will be uploading at least one review a week.